Hi there, this is Darren Overby, Product Manager at HostelSnap. Many of you know HostelSnap as the new easy to use, affordable PMS system that's built specifically for hostels, developed by hostelmanagement.com. We recently had a question from a hostel that wanted to know if they could integrate the HostelSnap booking engine into their Wix website. Wix is a subscription service that allows you to create these beautiful websites with little to no web design experience or training. There's a few other sites similar to Wix, Weebly, Squarespace, and most all of these have the ability to integrate with HostelSnap. And I wanted to go over with you how that works. So on Wix, you can create a variety of different websites, and you can kind of start with a template. I'm actually going to go into their accommodation templates. And everything is customizable on Wix. So you can actually go in and change the photos, change the links, change the text, obviously, to fit your particular hostel. And I'm just going to pick one of these here. The one that I had chose earlier was this luxury camping, even though that's not a hostel. But I'm going to make some quick changes right away so that you can kind of get an idea of how this would work with HostelSnap. So once this editor loads up, I'll go ahead and it gives you the splash screen. They've just created a new editor, and I'll just come in here and change this word to hostel. And then we'll just call this nature hostel. So real quick, that's kind of how easy it is to edit your website with Wix. There's a lot of things that you can do on Wix, but I'm not going to go into all of those here. They've got lots of tutorials about how to create websites with Wix. But nevertheless, it's really easy. It's what's called a what you see is what you get style editor, and you can just do it right within the web page. So what I'm going to focus on here is that Wix has its own booking system for small properties. But it's important to realize that that is actually not a property management system. It's just a way to receive bookings. So when you receive those bookings, you're going to have to manually enter those into your PMS system, whether it be HostelSnap or some other PMS system. So that's fine if that's what you want to do. But what I'm going to show you is how to actually get the HostelSnap booking widget integrated with your Wix website so that those bookings go immediately into your PMS system and there's no additional work on your part. So they have this little widget, and if you actually clicked on here, they're going to say sign up your business so that you can start taking reservations on your website. And of course, they do take a fee for each of those reservations. So it's not really a direct booking, quite the same way as HostelSnap would be. So, but in any case, you can take this whole widget once it's highlighted, and you can just hit the delete key on your computer, and now it disappears. So now I left this little blank space here, so I'm going to actually take this photo, make it a little bigger, and that will make it a little bit easier. I want to leave that right in there. So now that actually looks a little bit better. Now I'm going to actually add my booking widget right in this space. In order to do that, I'm going to go over here to add, and this is where you can actually add all sorts of things to your Wix website. But we're going to go down to the More feature, and we're going to come up here to embed a site. So you just click this, and it gives you this little canvas that we can use to put in our HostelSnap booking widget. So let's go over to HostelSnap now. And in order to get that booking widget, I'm going to go to the Setup Wizard. I can either go to the gears in the upper right-hand corner, or I can click on this link here that says Setup Wizard. And if I come down here to Booking Widgets, I'll see, first of all, the main booking widget. Now, the main booking widget is the one that appears on the HostelSnap public reservation page. This is the one that I just kind of mocked up really quickly. Hasn't been beautified at all, but obviously you can change the colors, the logo, the title, the images. All of this is all customizable. But for the purposes of this video, I'm going to show you how to create a new widget that would appear on your Wix site. So here I'm going to say add new booking widget, and then I'll go ahead and name that booking widget. I'll call it my Wix booking widget. And then I can go ahead and change the colors of the buttons here if I wanted to. Let's say I wanted to go with maybe a green. Actually, I'll just use the white here. And then I'm going to choose a color here, and I'll just choose a green because it's kind of a nature hostel that I'm working on. All right. And once you've done this, I could actually add some extra text at the bottom. I can set the size of my widget here. And once I've done all of that, I can take this code and copy it. That's the code that I want to put on my Wix site. I'll go ahead and save changes so that it saves my booking widget. And now I'm going to go back over to the Wix site, and then I'm going to hit the settings button on this new HTML canvas that I've created on my site. And instead of website address, I'm going to actually add code. And what is required here is HTTPS code. It has to be secure in order for Wix to accept it. And HostelSnap code is already secure by default. And then you can paste in that code right here. And then you hit update. So now you can see that it's appearing, the widget is appearing, but it's not quite big enough. The canvas is not quite big enough. So I'm going to go ahead and make that canvas just a little bit bigger so it looks good, and maybe I'll move it up a little bit. And so there, it looks nice there. So what's going to happen now is that when a guest comes to my Wix website, they will be able to actually select the dates, the number of guests, and when they check availability, it will take them already over to the HostelSnap reservation page with those details already filled and show them if those dates are available or not and what room types are available. So that's the first method that which I can integrate HostelSnap into a Wix site. Now, of course, the other thing that I could do is I have this like Book Now button up here, or any of these links could go to HostelSnap. But what I'm going to do here is I'll just change this one also. And I'll change the text, and Book Now, that seems fine. But I'll come down here and say, where does it link to? Right now it's linking to an internal page on the Wix site. But if I click this little link right here, I can actually change this to a web address. And I'm going to go ahead and put in my hostel, the subdomain hostelsnap.com/public reservations. So it'll be your subdomain for your account, .hostelsnap.com/public reservation. And then I can choose whether or not I want it to open up in a new window or in the current window. I'll just go ahead and make it the current window. And I'll hit done. And so now when the website is published on Wix, when somebody clicks on Book Now, it'll actually take them over to your HostelSnap booking page. So those are two different ways in which you can integrate the HostelSnap direct booking page into a Wix website, both using by direct link here or by using a booking widget here. And again, the colors, the buttons, all of this can be customizable. And also on your booking page, all of this can be customizable as well. All right, thanks for watching. I hope that helps.